pussy real good, she can feed me all night. Fuck her in my chain, get to see me in the night. Throw the band over, let me eat it with some ice. Big dude, baby, she don't want it.
Hey, let that shit ride, Tad.
Blooper. On me. Hello? Nigga, stop ringing my motherfucking chat bag. Hello? Nigga, stop ringing my motherfucking chat bag. I ain't worried about you or that. I ain't worried about your shit, his shit, her shit, they shit, fuck shit, bullshit, hoe shit, fake bitches, snakes out my grass, I gotta rate shit. Bitch, I'm getting money too. I ain't gotta. Shit.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If I wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't
deny it, I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got the police busting at me, but
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest
777 News. I am your host, Pastor Petty Clay. Gary works great. I like the name Gary. You don't meet many Garys in the world. Hola, como se llama? Konnichiwa. Annyeonghaseyo. Welcome. I have a bit of a news to cover today, and then I'll get to the more Rolando. I actually know Rolando. He did way too much. He played too much. He made good money though. Never mind, he in Texas. Don't even matter. Don't even matter. Don't even matter. It don't even matter, just memories. I'm gonna get to the first part of news before I get to the more discretionary news that you want to hear regardless of how I feel. So let me get my shit out the way. Let me get mine out the way. The Canada said they done with us. They said they done with us. The new prime minister said that basically that 25% of trade comes out of Canada, and that the Canadians are done with us. I'm hoping in the future that we can have a Canadian America, somewhere on Lake Michigan, a little bitty subsidiary island that we create that provides both countries equal trade agreements, but that is no longer on the table right as of right now. So it is what it is. Yeah. So your boy. I don't dislike anybody in Russia. Don't dislike anybody. I know what you're gonna ask me. It's a go. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, here. I don't dislike anybody in Russia. I think all humans are fine. But yeah, with them going to Greenland, huh? Love you too. With them going to Greenland, or trying to take Greenland, Russia is saying that there will be a, as you can read right there. Yeah, to that. If you ask yourself how many news articles do I read a day, I read about 80. So yes, at this point, I am going through my news articles to bring not Fox News, MSNBC, or CNN to you. Just some light articles that I think you need to be aware about. Not choosing a side, like locking up immigrants and taking photos in front of Venezuela prisons. None of that. Just crazy stuff there. Anyway, on to the next story. Sorry, Missouri. Can you read? Can y'all read? Or do I need to read the headline for you?
You have mail on the floor, Dad.
I do? Pick it up for me. Can you read? Oh, hold on. What is this? Oh, just leave it right there. They go on the desk. That's fine. Just leave it right there. You're fine. Federal Medicaid SNAP cuts will happen about $2 billion in the hole for those people in Missouri. I had this other article and I'm kind of like, is Illinois and Missouri, or is Illinois and Missouri two different states? It's fine if you can't read it. Just know it's going to be cuts in that state to you and your kinship. If you live in Missouri, wishing you the best. Wishing you two different states. That's what I had thought, but you know, my memory fails me a lot of time. So 2 different states. So the next article should help as well. To those in Missouri, I wish you the best. I wish you no ill will, but I do understand that. Damn, you know how to put in my passcode?
What? Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. All right. Damn, I just lock my shit up. Don't listen. I ain't even worried about my mind somewhere else right now. I ain't even. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Before we get to the next article, make sure you update your passwords and update all necessary apps that you need to. Don't want to be in a weird predicaments when somebody's reading your emails. Just saying. You don't want a signal to happen to you. Hey now. You don't want signal to happen to you. Got it? Did you catch that one? Don't tell me you saw in the internet you missed that joke. You missed it. You missed. They missed it. They missed it. It's only a few of you got it. Only a few of you got it. Only a few of you got it. That's fine. That's fine. They're in the internet. They're in the internet. So to those of you who received SSA, Doge is expected to do something there for those of you who rely on this assistance for your family and friends and your kids. Yeah, I saw that. I saw what you said. You're worried about it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm heartless or if I'm just like numb. So I think I'm numb. And like, yeah, it just seems numbing to the fact that each person that represents you in these states is not actually representing you. And I have become numb to the fact that something I didn't want to believe may be true, that we do live in an oligarchy and they are representing people with more money than you. And unlike in the past where these people with a lot of money wanted to help you, the new people with a lot of money had their money handed down to them. So they're like kids who didn't have to work for their money, and like they just don't care. And like they didn't work for the money, the billions and millions that they have. So like they don't know what like their parents may have went through. Oh, that's too loud. Anxiety. Oh, that's too loud. So the numbing part is that there are children with money who don't mind taking benefits away from your grandparents, your children, and the likes of such. Yeah, let me move on. Try not to worry you too much. So, another Lord Jesus, America. Do I have to call myself an American? Like at this point, like I really want to go back to like the 3 dominant superpower days of like Russia, China, and America, which I learned in school. And America's slipping on its superpower. China, on the other hand, man, it'd be nice to, damn it, why couldn't I be born in China? Never mind that. But the real key to the story is that China is making world efforts to snag up ports and become trade agreement alliances with countries that are neighboring to American countries and around the world. As America, and I want to say this, and this means I'm talking about myself. But I have to say it because it's about honesty. As Americans get lost in entertainment, there's a beautiful picture that was drawn by, I believe it's Elliot. It's a painting of all these people with their heads down looking at their phones. And it's very American art, but beautiful art. And as America gets lost in its entertainment and its shock and awe value of being entertained, not even on this level, but what you like about number 47 is the entertainment that you get daily. That's what you like. Let's just be honest. You know there's going to be, and your media that you pay for likes it as well. They like the shock and awe. They like the ratings. They like the new headline. They get the buzz out every day. It is entertainment media at its finest. I was watching the other day as the Atlantic journalist was trying to get another journalist to ask him the tough questions as if this was in the Nixon day, trying to teach this journalist how to ask tough questions. And she was trying to sell a story, and you can go watch it. It's on ABC or NBC. She is trying to sell a story so they took your phone? They took your phone? And as many times as he said no, he just wanted her to continue to ask questions to get you to think beyond him taking the phone, dealing with signal once again, more so having to do with why are secrets being told to me that shouldn't have been public information. And if you don't know what a SCIF is, SCIF, if you don't know what that is, and that term kept being mentioned, imagine right now in your home, put your phone down. There's no phone in the room. There is a telephone line coming in. and you're in a box as big as you could reach out, and on either side, and that's how you communicate. That makes sense? That makes sense? It must not make sense. It didn't make sense to you. Okay. Skiff. That kind of stuff is supposed to go down there. And yeah, pretty much the shock and awe value of being mesmerized by entertainment is what has got you captivated, and nothing can change that. So what's going on the world structure is that while Americans are lost to entertainment and being entertained, securing ports that could drive the price of your goods down. Once again, this story is important because the price of goods is high. And if you can secure a port or multiple ports and have good trade agreements around the world, your price of goods come down. This is economics that they don't teach. And I hate that I am even saying this because I thought we were all well read and everything. So I feel some type of way even saying these things out my mouth, because I assumed that everybody knew that we had to have world agreements because the products that you buy aren't coming from just America. That was a mouthful. So your products do not just come from America. They come from around the world, including your food. We produce about 5 to 10% of the world's food that can only feed about 25% of the American population. God, I'm spitting out a lot, and I'm hoping it's like a waterfall. I'm shooting it at you. I'm shooting it at you, and I don't know if you can catch it all. It's a lot of information. There's a lot to just take in, and a lot of this information is dealt over college seasons. It's dealt in a semester in college over 3 to 4 months, and you're able to process it in 3 to 4 months. And I'm sorry if middle school and high school start teaching this stuff. I think I just happened to grow up in a couple of years where the teachers got by before what was that thing Bush implemented? Leave No Child Left Behind. I wasn't part of that. The standardized testing. I had teachers that would teach, so I wasn't part of Leave No Child Left Behind. So I don't know what that is. I don't know how to test to pass. I only know how to read to pass, and if I didn't study the material, then it was more than likely that you didn't pass the test. If you didn't study how to add or do algebra, you weren't likely to pass. So we had to retain a lot of information beyond the norm. All right. Everything I said is important to this article because China, once again, geolocation to the map. Where's the Panama Canal? Why was it important? Why did they teach this in my era of school and below me for those who are older than me? Why did they teach about the Panama Canal, where you can find Harley Davidsons at still today and get them for like $300? This is all important because it's a trade route. Silk Road. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. The Silk Road was a trade route from China to Western Europe. You haven't. It's the new Silk Road. It's Lord Jesus. It's historical history. So the Silk Road was China. They used to trade. Before America's history, there was a trade route located in Europe where they traded gold and silk and all these things across Africa. None of this stuff, just they did stuff over there and they were trading stuff. And then cotton is king came into play and it became this, we need the book. I can't give you a history lesson. I only have so much time. I'm limited. All right, listen. Silk Road trade route, look it up. And then look up why the Panama Canal and why the new Silk Road. Because if you look at the Panama Canal and where it's located, in accordance with going to China on the other side of the world, where California is located on that same side, this allows a direct trade route through through the Panama, through Mexico, through the Gulf, and back over to Europe with no laws. Okay? The sea has laws, but the sea does not have laws. So the sea is not, oh God, I can't tell you. I know, but I'm trying. So many people don't know what I'm talking about. I get it. The sea, okay, your state, Lord Jesus, I could be a professor. Okay, all right. Your state has laws. The country has laws. Different countries around the world have laws. The sea is not owned by any country, so it's not beget to laws. Okay? So if you can get a trade route that goes from East Coast to West Coast and bypass the Americas, you making money. Do I got you there? If you can bypass the Americas, if you're another country and you can bypass the Americas by going through the Panama that is not directly connected to Americas, you are making money. China understands this. You are making money. You keep a world power out of the game that doesn't want to negotiate with its neighboring countries. The neighboring countries make money while you also make money, while also making their economy decline. Okay, I got you. You understand? Do you understand? It's old Russia. It's Cold War Russia. That's what we're turning into. You really need to watch the Americans. You need to watch the Americans on FX. It's called The Americans. And they show this image of Russia, like with barely any food on the shelves in their supermarket and stuff like that. And like high prices and all that during this American thing. You need to watch it to see what Russia was like. You hold on, Cookies. Hold on. I need to get my news out. Let me get my news out first, because whoever here right now, and then when the mess come, the mess come. But let me get the news out first, and then we can dive into the mess. Let me get these articles out. Because whoever come after y'all was already here, mean we know what they was here for. Okay? All right, so let me get these articles out the way. Let me get this out the way. Hell, let me get this out the way, because I know what the hell. Yeah, Illinois. All right. If you know somebody who is in Illinois dealing with, what is this? Oh, yeah, my final thing. Final. All right, I'm coming to the final minutes, okay? All right, what to watch this weekend? Of course, it was Illinois. I put that story up. Didn't want to leave his face up too long because I don't know the copyright stuff behind that when it comes to the U.S. government. And yeah, I feel like if I have his face up too long and I'm just covering a story, it could be like, because he does sue news networks. So I don't want 777 News to end up being sued. And I don't want to be sued. And then if I don't have the money, then I got to work for them. So that means I'll be putting out propaganda. Just go ahead and say that now. If that ever happens. So you heard me here, right? If that happens, that means I can't afford $1 million. Okay? So I will bend the knee and put out propaganda. I'm just saying. Just let you know if it happens. If they be like 777 News, we suing you because you put him up on the screen. Like, what can I do? I will become propaganda. I'm just letting you know I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Yeah, like ABC, I can't afford to pay him. So I work doing the propaganda here. So what to watch this weekend? You got kiddos? Make sure you watch this. Riv Raff, whatever that is. Of course, a couple of movies you can watch. I won't be watching that one. Won't be watching that one at all. All right. the hour you have been waiting for. I feel like I ate up the clock. Damn, if I could eat up 10 more minutes, I could stop this shit from happening. Hold up. I'm gonna let you talk. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna let you up. Hold on. I'm gonna let you up. Hold up. I'm gonna let you up. Just one clip I'm gonna play before I let you up. Let me play this clip. Let me play this.
Understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors.
Oh, it's already messy.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it because I need to see it.
All right, we're finna get into the shenanigans. I'll come back to that clip. That is Marvin Sapp begging. If we call out Tic Tac beggars, then yeah.
No, I come in peace this weekend. Don't do that. Don't do me. I'm here, baby. Am I echoing y'all?
I don't think so, but you could let me let them answer. Because it could be me. Let's see what they say.
Am I echoing? Okay. All right. That's good. So I of course had my live. Some ground was made this morning. I called myself, having conversations with a couple more people. I'm still a BITCH and a WHORE today from some, but we're gonna let them keep going. But from the others, a lot of people learned some lessons overnight. They learned some valuable lessons about how a lot of people felt. I actually had a conversation with Miss Diane. You remember her? You remember. The older lady that made the video about the congregation. You remember. A lot of y'all remember. Anyhow, he
No,
would laugh.
hold up. There's a lot of older ladies that make videos.
No, Miss Diana.
Was it the Canadian?
She was. Yes.
With the blue hair?
Did she have blue hair? I don't remember. I remember the glasses.
The Canadian, though. It's the Canadian, though.
Yeah.
Oh, the warning lady. Let me mute. I remember.
Whatever. Katie's so funny. So I did have a conversation with her and, let her know because I told her what I thought. I felt like it was a miscommunication and, some people are reactive to what some people say. So, of course, she agreed. She agreed, and, you can't be real sensitive when you jump on a platform where anybody can come up. I did have a conversation just a few minutes ago with Shannon. Go ahead.
Let's get to the meat. So,
you want me to tell you the juicy part?
So Moonbeam was over there, and because the daytime folks that was asleep ain't got all the juice. If you don't mind.
Moonbeam was over there, and a lot of people got in the box and digged in her ass. Bouge ended up giving Liz's information to Moonbeam while she was sitting on the panel. So Moonbeam said she blocked her. Steph was in Shannon's and over there with them, and they were going back and forth about an account that might be Bougie's. Somebody actually doxed Shannon. Her
little small details. So it was 3 lives going on at one time.
Oh my God. One of them lives was like 10 hours long, baby. It was like 10 hours. Mine ended around 11:30. So a lot of people got to ask their questions to Moonbeam. And she said that y'all will just see. We were not going to trust you right offhand. So she was like, well, I just asked you to just watch and see. And so somebody got doxxed last night, and so they're very upset today. And I told them we're still going to have to deal with them issues. And then, of course, I had a conversation with Miss B. And right as that conversation.
B who?
Bernadette. You said,
Lord Jesus.
come on, conversation,
Go
man.
on.
Conversation. Okay, so I had a conversation with her this morning, and of course, Miss Malady Mushroom Mustache Lady came in and was like, "I stand on what I say. I don't have nothing to say." But of course, wouldn't get in a box to face me. Then went live and called me a WHORE, a manipulated one. Had a whole live to where they took it down, and of course, she went live again, and nobody cared. And let's see. So right now, Steph is having a live right now. Miss Bubbles and everybody's over there, letting out some of the stuff that they had to say. But we let her know that she can't run from it. We're going to have these conversations. And we're going to give her a few days because that can be really hard once somebody releases your information. They also made a mention of we were trying to stop this way back when it was happening to Petty. We've been trying to stop it. And y'all didn't want to stop it. And now that y'all are affected, now you want to make peace. So, a lot of people are getting their grievances out and we're still going to handle those. They're coming. A lot of these conversations are coming. But from our side, Petty, we're not going to get in trouble this weekend. We're going to actually be okay. We're trying to be better people. We're trying to have the congregation be better people because people from the outside looking in said, y'all are toxic, so all the window lickers, we have been trying to stop this for months. And as you can see, our side is trying to get back to what we love, our lives that are funny, us cracking jokes and all those good things. So if you see us beefing with somebody, it's for a reason. But yeah, so they showed her a Google Earth of her home, and I got to talk to Mike. Mike actually had a conversation. Mikey had a conversation with Truth about you. I
Really?
set that
What?
up. Mm-hmm.
Well, hold up. Before we get to the Mikey, who home on Google Earth?
Bougie Doc Shannon. And Megan wouldn't tell Shannon where it came from. She said that Florida man's name was mentioned, but she wouldn't tell her where it came from. Yeah, doxed her information and gave it to somebody to where Janet's kind of worried.
Hold up. A supposed friend.
Won't tell
Hold
her where
up.
it came from.
I thought they were friends.
That's what I told her. I just said that same thing to her. And when I came to have that genuine conversation, I got called a black, you know what?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So what was Shannon's
I told her
reaction?
we tried to get her to. She's upset. She's crying right now. Like I tried to get her. I told her we tried to get her to come over here and talk to us yesterday.
I
But
mean,
that's what we said. People in the chat are letting it be known. It was funny when it was everybody else, and now it's her. She understands how everybody feels, and she said that she wasn't looking at it like that. So it took a personal experience for her to understand.
really a personal experience of
I mean, for herself, like now that it's happened to her, she sees how real it is. Before it wasn't affecting her, so a lot of people are like that.
okay, okay, okay. And where do they stand? Without
Which
saying
two?
Shannon, without saying the other person name, I just don't want to say the other
I
person name.
don't know yet. That live is still going on. Bubbles was in the box, and Petty Parole letting it be known, letting it out while they could, because other people aren't going to allow conversations with that individual. So we'll see. I know she's hot. She's mad. That individual is pissed off. She like I did rock the boat, and me, Desi, and a whole bunch
Queen,
of other
I,
people
I
are
have a
shitty.
question real quick for you,
Yeah,
right?
babe. Mhm.
Because I was in somebody else's live and I
Mhm.
was commenting on the fact that Megan had her underage child in the live at 2 a.m. when she was saying all of that stuff to you, right?
Right.
And I
Right.
said that was not okay. I also said that it was not okay that she has her child as a mod. I also said that it was not okay that she has her child making sneaky accounts and going into people's lives to get the tea.
Agree.
And she claimed that was me speaking on her child. And
No.
apparently she knows that I'm pregnant. She was like, oh, well, karma's gonna get you, like, blah, blah, blah. And then she said that she was making a cup because I guess that's her job. I don't know, making them fucking
With
tumblers.
my
Like, bitch,
picture
like,
on it.
yeah, she was like, I'm gonna put her picture on it. Should we put Desi's name in black and put a target on her face? But
Yeah,
I
she's gonna
spoke on
make a
your
cup
child.
with our
Yeah,
face on
okay.
it. She's
Bitch.
gonna
And
make a cup
then,
with our face.
yeah, I'm
But
like, I'm heated. Like I said, I can't wait to drop this baby. Like, please just
but
tell me where you.
Desi, honestly, when I corrected her about her having her child in the live with us, and I told her to drop, get her child out of the live, or I was gonna drop her. That's when she freaked out and was like, "Black people's kids are
You
meant to
are
be seen, not heard."
teaching your child hate. You are teaching your child how to be a bully. That's not
I agree.
okay. And that's all I was speaking on. And then when I was saying that, she was watching the live I was in, right? She
Hmm.
literally got her child on her live, and her child called me see you next Tuesday. She called me
What?
a bitch. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what you're teaching your child.
Well, I'm
I'm
gonna get
not
that cum
speaking
bucket.
on children.
I'm gonna get
I'm
that cum
speaking
bucket.
on exactly what I said. That's what you're teaching your child. And thank God she's homeschooled, because if she went to a public school, a brick and mortar school, and anyone in there knew the type of person that you were and the type of
Hmm.
hate that you spewed, that child would be bullied and be held, accountable for your actions.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
Desi,
your child called me a girl, please.
baby, you cannot let mustache mouth make you mad.
Oh no, I'm
Please don't.
pissed. Like I'm really not. And you're saying my baby's gonna have karma because I said keep
No,
your child out of grown
no.
folks' business.
Don't
Who
let mushroom mouth piss you off.
who is Sassy P?
Oh, that's Stephanie, leather and lace.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm like, who is this?
That's leather
Okay,
and lace. So they got
okay.
some dialogue going over there right now. That's why
Yeah.
a lot of us are.
Like I'm
I'm
heated.
gonna
I'm
get her, Desi.
heated.
I'm gonna get her,
Somebody
baby.
has to, because I can't
I'm
right
going
now for
to.
about
I'm going to.
3-4 months.
I'm gonna get
Somebody's gonna have to do it
mustache
for me.
mouth. Sir, sir. That's all you got to keep saying to her. Sir, sir. I promise you, she gonna end up leaving you alone. But I'm gonna get mustache mouth. She said she's
Let's
gonna
be
make.
friends.
Hell no.
Mind your business.
What did they
And
say?
she won't be, because guess what?
No,
Do
I
you
I
want
think
grew
I
up in
think
an
they meant that in a nice way, Desi.
no, fuck that. I don't care.
do y'all
She's
believe?
I'm already on one right now.
She's
I
pissed.
like
She's
anyways,
pissed.
I'm gonna drop down. Petty, I tried to tell you this earlier. You didn't respond to my
I'm
message. So
sorry.
But I got you,
I don't
babe.
listen to
and
I
that's
got
why I
you,
messages on
said I
babe.
here.
wanted to swing on you.
Des, I check messages on IG. I hardly check when I check messages on
And
here.
mind yours, your child's business, and you're giving weird behavior. Okay, let's play. Who are you?
Oh my goodness. Come on
DM
now,
me.
let's play. Hey, I got it. I got it. We gonna let you rest, mama. You need to
Please,
rest.
please,
But
please.
Yeah,
foot
let,
on
let
that.
me go.
Foot
Thank you
on that.
guys. Have a
Of
lovely
course.
day. Be blessed.
Love your face. Yeah, so you got any directed hate, make sure that you know you coming through me first with all of them.
Do you want to listen to this?
I mean, I was in there. I just came to
Okay,
tell
okay.
you that
I'll
that
let you
was.
go back. I'll let you go back. Cause you
I
know
came to tell you like I'm trying. You'd be proud of me right now.
I am.
I know
I am.
you.
I heard.
I know
I
you are.
heard.
I know you
I
are.
heard. I heard somebody did a mic job. I heard. I heard. It came
Mhm.
out, and yeah,
Mhm.
definitely, definitely. Moonbeam was over there. You got Moonbeam to come to you, and that was beautiful. I can't even do
Mhm.
that. I
It's
mean,
leather and lace too. They just summoned me to that live, so that's where I was at. Like in Bubbles, I got Bubbles to get in the box. Petty parole officer, CJ. So I gotta go back over there. But I
go
saw you
ahead, go
was live,
ahead,
and,
go
and
ahead,
I was like, "Don't end yet," because we
girl,
talking about
go,
left.
girl,
Bye,
go,
bye, bye.
go, girl, go back. We gonna be listening. We just gonna be listening over here.
Well, I'm going to be like the opposing person here, right? Because I personally like haven't really been involved much in this shit, but like
Same,
my
same.
friends, right? But my friends have been attacked, and I've told you this. I've came up here and said this to you. I personally don't give a fuck if everybody makes amends. or I never want to be in a space with the people that have done what they have fucking done. Period. So if you welcome these people in your space, you probably won't see me around, which probably doesn't matter to a lot of you. But you have to realize what these people have fucking done to a lot of people. Petty, Smashley, Holly Mae, Ratina, Kendra, Rivka. The list goes on and on. So if you guys want to make amends, that's cool. But I don't want to be in that space because you can't just forgive everything that they have fucking done. What if, right? What if what they did led someone to unalive themselves because of how bad it's gotten?
Woo, child. If I
You see what I'm saying?
If I wasn't me.
Right.
Lord Jesus.
For
If I wasn't me.
for the dissection of things that have happened to people, I just listen. That's right. They've done it once. They'll do it again. Okay? So respectfully, y'all can kiss and make up, but I'm all set. Listen, they didn't even fucking do anything to me. You hear what I'm saying? I watched it and I'm all set. All right? Okay.
You on point. You on point. I don't so you leave me in this weird conundrum. We'll listen. We'll share our opinions here. But tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. We'll do a poll while we're listening. Smile if you agree with Kate. Frown if you disagree with. I'm going to go ahead and put mine. I smiled. I don't want to disrespect nobody. So we'll listen, see what this poll says.
Thank you for being so patient. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just wanted to ask one more time.
The poll is anonymous. Doesn't matter what your vote is.
And it's really
nobody knows.
For my own sake, if you would please send me what other pictures she pulled off of my Facebook. I know you.
Who talking?
Please message me.
I'm on a computer, so none of the things are lighting up.
And I will send them to you myself. The reason why I have not sent them is there was a person in your chat. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I don't even remember who she was, but she came at me very negatively. And I'm the type of person that come to me negatively.
Hold on, before we listen again, I really feel like I'm in the ladies stuff. I ain't been in this stuff. I'm gonna turn it back on. I just really feel like I'm in the ladies stuff, and I ain't been in the ladies stuff in a long time. I'm feeling like I am in a room full of ladies, and when I'm talking about that's listening. I'm in a room full of ladies, and they talking about, you know how the two neighbors get in a fight, or they one neighbor talking about the other neighbor kid done left the stuff on the lawn, or done let the dog poop on the lawn, and they done came to amends. That's what I feel like we're listening to. And I'm on the other side of the street looking like they just
Of course I would.
My child was
500, 1,000, it don't matter, because she is my wife. But a lot of people have accused me of, he's going to send the cash out.
This is why couples can't be online together. Just saying.
Protect my wife. So yes, I did offer $500 cash out. Sure did.
Couples should
because
be
at the end of the day, it was my family
husband.
That was put
Somebody
on the
husband. You know who husband
my
is.
child was deployed overseas, and his picture was put out there. My child was
put your glasses
serving our
on,
country,
man.
And his picture in uniform, everything was put out there. So yes,
here.
He did. He sure did. And I don't regret one single minute of it.
Rich, right in here. Hold on. I'm gonna mute this for you. I'm gonna mute this for you. Hold on. We're gonna mute that.
Sorry, real quick. When they're in these boxes, not including our people, right? So I'm not talking about like Holly Mae or Bubbles or any of them. I'm talking about people from the quote unquote other side. When they're in the boxes crying about their children's pictures being shown or them being doxxed, think about what they've done, right? Those tears don't apply. Okay, I'm going back down.
Hey, listen. I know y'all like reading my face. I can't have y'all reading my facial expressions. Somebody will take a clip. Listen, I'm putting the shades on because I cannot have anybody reading my face because I know what my face look like when I hear certain shit. And I don't want nobody to take a clip and be like, look at his face when you said this. So please excuse me while I put on these glasses to make sure my eyes don't give nothing away.
Just absolutely not okay. That the fact that you had to bring race into it with somebody who you were having an argument with. If you want to call people a bitch, then jump in a box and call them a bitch. But if you have to bring their race into it, that's when it clearly speaks volumes.
Okay.
On the past history here. And then you wonder why people are coming to you saying, okay, this is your past history. This is what you've done. This is what you've done completely. And when they compare that to now, there's been no movement change. Because change behavior is change behavior, right? However, you that past history and what you just said the other night, the fact that you immediately just wanted to bring the race into it,
to the point?
Because you're having a simple argument with her. There's
Did they
no
already get to the point?
Of no human being on this app that will ever make me that mad enough to say that.
I feel like half
that word is not used in a vocabulary every day, and for it to come out your mouth
go over there to the comment section.
That means that comes out too easily for you.
Go to the comments. Y'all go over there and look at the comments.
For you to use it, and I don't like that. That's why I
go over there and look at the comments.
After
not stay in this room. Go over there.
The past videos, because I didn't
use
know
the backup page.
I had no idea who you were.
Stay in.
After seeing the past
go over there and look at the comments.
And seeing that live actually the other night was absolutely disgusting. And then for Levon, if you're in here, you sat there and started making popcorn jokes about white cheddar popcorn being burnt. And said, "Oh, I need to text you because I need to tell you a joke."
Sassy Peach 6.
Like that wasn't cool either. Like you sat there and continued that conversation on, because no matter what you called her.
Hold up. When we start involving popcorn, hold up. We're not doing this part. Not with the popcorn. Not with white cheddar seasoning. Hold the hell up. Hold up, bro. It's a couple of things I don't like that y'all turn into racism. I don't like this. Hold up.
Yeah, Teddy. So people forgot to mention this the other day. That Levon person that was in Shannon's live the other night, she kept making racist jokes. She was like, "Hey Megan, I have a joke to you," and she's like, "Oh, I probably shouldn't say it. I'll send it to you on Messenger." And then she goes, "What do you do? Like, what do you call it when you mix salt and pepper together?" And she goes, "Brown sugar." And then she said something. Exactly. And then she said something about like this feels like white cheddar popcorn burnt. Like she kept making jokes aimed at black people. And nobody checked her.
But that sound like interracial jokes.
No, it wasn't because she was talking about Queen E and Megan going at it. That was when she was saying mixing salt and pepper together.
That's a little. I can't. But is it
the people who were there and that were listening to it live? Like they felt it, they heard it. Like everybody, like their jaw dropped, like when that was going on. So,
but who would make a joke about white cheddar seasoning? And how do you turn white cheddar?
The thing is, the bitch is not funny. She's not funny, but guess who's the only person who laughed? Jana's bitch ass. Her jackal fucking cackle-lacking like ass. Jana?
Yeah, what's that?
That's one of Shannon and Megan's like little minions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with you that they were inappropriate jokes, but I have a question. Do you use white cheddar seasoning? I use white cheddar seasoning on my popcorn.
Don't eat popcorn, Petty. Don't
My
judge
bad.
her.
My bad. My bad. My bad then.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so nobody called out that person, Levon. Also, like, I feel like that's a black name. No funny. Like, that's like, why
Why
as
you
a
think?
white lady is
Hold
your
up.
name Levon?
Hold up. What I say? What I say? My name Gary, right?
Gary, exactly. You're
Does that sound?
the only black Gary. But
Does that
it
sound?
looks good on a resume. It looks good on the
Exactly.
application. Okay.
That is not my real name, but Gary. I go by Gary. I go
If
by.
you knew my government name, child, like I tried to change my name to Sarah when I was in middle school. I was like, that sounds about right. I'm trying to get a corporate job. Leave
Tell your
me
friend. Hey,
alone.
can you tell your friend to wash her hair?
Who's my friend?
Hood Rich. See,
That's not my friend. That's my sister.
your sister. Can you tell your sister? Cause she don't need to be here. Tell her to go over there where she can watch her hair and listen at the same time. We having
Leave my girl,
conversations about this.
leave my girl alone. You know, as women of color, or the blacks as they like to call us, it takes us a while. It's a process. We gotta wash, we gotta condition a couple of times, deep
You gotta leave the
condition,
leave-in.
you know,
You gotta
the
leave the leave-in conditioner in.
leave-in, you gotta detangle, all of the things, as
You
someone would
gotta
like to
blow
say.
dry. Then you gotta use. Listen, I know it's an out. Listen, I'm not gonna tell y'all secrets. I'm not. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not
Look,
gonna.
let me go before I get in trouble. Bye, Petty.
I do use Cantoon though when I can.
I'm leaving.
Let me put my glasses on. Y'all ready to listen? Y'all ready to listen? I ain't got much hair left now. Y'all ready? Movies to watch this weekend. Movies to watch this weekend. Movies to watch. All right, y'all ready? Let's go back in. Listen, we going back in. Turn your ears on. If you want to comment, go over there and comment. Other than that, banter amongst yourselves, but leave them a comment. You don't need to leave us a comment. We good.
We are not anybody to. We're not oppressed at all.
No, that girl supposed to wash her hair. What the hell y'all gonna bring her reach up in
I'm
this?
just saying that from what I have seen
That
just
woman's supposed to
lately,
be
this has been
watching
a huge. It's been a huge topic. It's been a huge topic everywhere. Y'all know that I saw a live, and the only reason why I spoke on that is because my mod Mike is black. Okay.
What? Excuse
So,
me?
did you think what Shannon did was okay
That's
when
it?
she said what she said to
Hey
me?
now.
Knowing that, and then it made it worse because I didn't even have
It's
anything
crazy
to do
how
with
we
the
know
clip.
people's voices.
It would have been different if it was something that I did or said. So how is it that, okay, you're saying I have a black mod, so I spoke up in that live. Why
Right.
did you not speak up for me in your own live? Because it was your friend?
Yes.
Telling white
Raise
people
no
not to
questions.
speak up for the
questions.
oppression
You
of
know
black
what?
people.
Don't
So
nobody come in here and
It's
say,
not
"Oh,
that I
stop
said a
that."
white person. I was
God,
watching
leave
a
me
live
extra
the other
fast.
day, right?
Stop.
It was a group of black women in a
God,
box.
hold
They
on,
were
like
all
30 more
speaking on
minutes.
it.
Stop it.
This was a topic of discussion. This was a live that I
Stop.
watched.
Ask a question.
And they were all talking about
No,
the
tell her
topic
go
of
there.
this
It's fine. Go
and
there.
about how they had
Go over
noticed
there.
that a lot of white women are on here speaking a lot about racism and a lot about, they don't understand why a lot of these white women want to talk about these type of situations and scenarios. It's because they are not the ones that have been, affected in their life about it.
I just said this the other day, though, Shannon. Like every black person does not feel like that. So that little group
It's not, and I'm not saying you're correct, Sarah. You are correct, and I'm not saying that is every black woman's mindset or thought process.
Right.
I was just watching this live. I had a conversation with my mod, and he.
Oh no, Mama, take your ass.
When we
No.
had a discussion.
Hey, Mama, take your ass. Mama, take your ass back over there. No, Mama, take your ass back over there. Hold up. Mama, let's just try to listen. I just trying to goddamn listen. Here's a goddamn. Hold up, the news done turned into a listening party. Hey, we don't want no damn smoke. We just listening. We just listening. We just listen.
Stick up for you when they see shit and they do shit. I'm not saying that they can't do that. I'm just saying I have seen just lately. No, I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna say. I'm not even gonna say group. I'm just gonna say individuals on this app. I'm not even gonna direct it towards anybody.
Shannon, I have to say something really quickly.
Well, I'm gonna drop you guys.
I'm not even
gotta
gonna yell.
But Monster, I appreciate you. You know I love you. You know I love you. I appreciate you for even just doing that for me. So thank you, Dora, too.
I know, y'all. I just want to say something real quick, and I'm not going to crash out. I'm not going to be crazy. I just want to take this moment to educate a little bit on the reason I am specifically so loud. Whether you know it or not, I don't know. Shannon, I know you don't know a lot about me, so I'll just let you know.
Who got to sing?
My beliefs and my spiritual,
I need to sing for all
ancestry and all of that stuff. Like, the person that I worship is a beautiful Black woman.
Okay.
Like, beautiful, right? So, to me, I feel like when somebody says racial comments about the Black community, that they are directly speaking to somebody that I worship. Does that make sense?
I'm in Monster. I didn't know that. No, I didn't. I
did. I didn't think
I
you
know
did.
it's somebody mama sitting on their couch right now
way that if
with
you
their
knew
phone
that,
like this,
right,
looking down, listening to this.
You could even say the stuff that you were saying last night about, I don't think they should stand up, and I don't think they should do this or that. Yeah, listen, the Black community, the white community,
look at that
every
phone. Look at
community, y'all are my brothers and
this
sisters.
shit right now
and
again
stand.
today, girl. Look at this, Cheryl. Cheryl, look at this. Look at this.
Shannon, I say something.
Look at this. See this
the
shit.
problem is that there are a lot of people that see stuff and they don't.
Girl, look what the hell going on TikTok. They do this shit every day.
Don't forget that. It doesn't matter how much shit that you are about to say.
This shit been going on 4 years now, girl.
No matter who is watching. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening.
4 years, girl. They be just
never
stop.
Like I said, I didn't know. I didn't know as far as Monsters. Then her, like I said,
just you can't do that, but stop what you doing.
Yes, I'm gonna hop down, but I just wanted to say, Shannon, on top of that, when Megan said to you, you called, you were saying that Queenie was a beautiful queen.
Who is that?
And Megan stopped you and said, "No, fuck that. Call it for what it is."
Well, Megan's here, so can we let Megan talk?
Can I say something really fast before it's to go with Monsters? What Monster had said. If you might, it'll be very quick. I promise. Last year, we went through another scenario where someone would speak up immediately when something was said that was racist, and it was a white woman.
Thank you, TV producer. That's my point.
Okay, hold on. So, and it happened. And it happened a lot, and so then the community got very upset because the white woman would speak up.
Grab a
so
seat.
what we learned from this, and Desi, you were one of the people
you better grab
in Petty's live,
grab your
and it was one of the things also, besides hearing Lisa as well as some others that were speaking about it, was if the Black community is there,
see
if
both my
the
screens,
individual is there,
you can see it on the screen
and
over
they
there,
need your help.
Let me get close.
Speak up. Stand
so
with
you can
them,
see.
but let them speak. They get to.
You should be able to see the
comments.
comments.
Whoever is being offended or
read the comments.
Is our job is to stand united, but we are to sit back and allow them
read
to
the comments.
Yeah,
you can see the comments through my glasses.
And given that opportunity where we
not y'all's theirs. You can read theirs
and take over immediately. And I think there is a process. I am probably saying this incorrectly. Please forgive me. I am doing my very best.
Look in this one. Look in this one. That's the computer. See, that's the computer. Look at this one.
And I've repeated this one right here over and over again.
And then the black section right there. Look right there.
Don't
take it's over. Shiny. Hold on. Let me move it over. Hold on.
I'm a fighter too, and I'm
hold on. Let me fix it. Let me fix it.
And allows shit to happen, right? When it's going on, especially in real life. And so I do sit back and learn. And I will say that was also a learning experience for me, which was listen. And if, for example, Queenie is there or vice versa, I'm just giving Queenie, if you don't mind, just because you're just the last person speaking on it.
Y'all can
But
see.
it was
Stop playing.
give us the opportunity to defend ourselves, and then when it's not getting anywhere or whatever it is, then participate as in
That's what their
defending.
comments was.
But it is something that
Stop looking at my blind.
is confusing because I mean, I listen. I'm listening to what was said last year, and it's more about being respectful. And they're like, we don't need you to be our saviors, right? We don't need you to do this. We need you to listen. Sit back and listen to us, what we're saying and how we're defending ourselves and things like that. And if we need your help, then we're going to, let you know we're needing more help. That is.
Hey, look, I can't. I'm sorry. Tell them to unmute you. Like, how you want me to do that? Like, type it in the box? Because I'm scared to type it in the box. I'm afraid to go over there and type anything because it's a lot of feelings over there. And I don't like getting involved with women and their feelings. Thank you, CJ. I don't. Yeah, that's a lot of feelings over there. And that means you all's feelings are going to be full each day. I will address one thing that was said, not within the hour that we were listening, but some other hour. It is said here, not here, but somebody said that, and I don't know if it's we or me, that we are protecting YT women's feelings here. And I would love to, then don't even worry about it, Des. I would love to go more in depth with the protection of that, maybe on a Monday. But it is stated that YT women's feelings are protected here. And I didn't know that happened here. But would love to have an in-depth conversation. I know, I find it funny. I don't know. See, everybody see? Y'all all, like, y'all confused? Look, I know they don't get it. I know. I can't change nobody's mind. Come on now. I'm pretty, like, you said what you said. I mean, if I agree with you, I agree with you. But that's what was stated. I'm finna do the most obvious thing is I'm getting completely off this app. That means I'm done for the day. I'll see if I have any more clips that I can roll for you before I leave. But I just exited out of that because that is too much for me. So before I go, I'll play a song.
In their eyes and their words are really clear, so beat it, just beat it. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see you good, don't be a macho man. You wanna be tough, better do what you can, so beat it. But you wanna be bad, just beat it, beat it. Don't beat it. Yo, I'm fucking strong, it doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it.
With that, going back to my previous subject that I missed before coming in, Marvin Sapp. I truly believe in freedom all around for joy and for spiritual healing. I do believe in the 1980s or 50s, whenever that tax agreement was made with pastors, there became this lucid thing with money for fulfilling your sins. And there became a denominational tie to money and making you clear of your sins. I think people get lost in money. I think Marvin Sapp got lost in money and it can happen to anybody. So do not make your calls of anything money. Make sure you stay true to the spirit within yourself, and stay true to just giving whatever words you do have for healing and for one spirit. I have a clip. Got two more clips.
Friends. Crisscross applesauce spoons and bowl. Notice my face.
Yeah, never would have made it.
I am so sad, friends. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
This is gentle parenting
Signal
in the government.
a secure, encrypted military communication system? Yes or no?
Yes,
No.
I did. Sydney,
Are we
I did.
supposed to use any group chat to coordinate airstrikes? No. That was a super sad choice. You could have used your walking feet and sat in a room together and used your words to commit acts of war. I don't care what you did at Fox and Friends, Peter. Catch a bubble. I was gone for 1 day, and Mr. Jeffrey said that while I was gone, you were being mean to Europe. Mr. Jeffrey knows because you added him to the group chat, friend.
What's being stated in the clip is that there's gentle parenting going on with the government and not outright hysteria. And you have all become gentle parents with the government versus what you would have done, your parents would have done back in the day. But yeah. Come on, it's supposed to cue. Come on. Don't do me like this. You're supposed to cue.
Yes, to you, boy.
Play this at the club. Play this at the can play this strip joint. Strip joint.
Hold up. Hold up.
To my next and final bit. No, this is my second to the last. So this is before the last. No, actually, I'm gonna make this my last one. This story comes out of LA. There was a 10-year-old. It's gonna sound like a voice mixer. It's gonna sound like a voice mixer. This is actually a 10-year-old being held in the back of a store. His friend had took something from the store, but he ended up with a lot of people were viewing it. So just a little snippet.
Both you little bitch ass boys. Fucking fiend. Look at them, fiend. Snitch ass little bitch. Ain't take shit. Now you feeling dumb. With your off brand ass jean jacket, bitch, and your shitty ass Nikes. Boy, if I catch y'all niggas off bound, nigga, on my mama, nigga. If I catch y'all niggas off bound, nigga, I'm beating the shit out of both you niggas, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I'ma choke blood.
These are two security guards he's talking to. I think he's 10 or 11. Just
you niggas throat, nigga. Nigga, on my mama, I wasn't stealing, nigga. That's how dumb they sound, because they caught my mans with a thing of E and J, nigga. The fuck, nigga?
His mans was 13.
Man, stop playing with me, bro. Bro, you want to scrap? Do you want to scrap? Do you want me to turn my live on the other camera so we can box? And I'm going to beat the shit out of you with 140 views on my shit, nigga? Because my shit busting, nigga. Look at you. I'll smack that scanner out your hand, nigga, and break your teeth with that bitch, nigga. I'll fire on your ass right now, nigga.
I think you're about 9. I think you're about 9.
Scary ass, nigga.
Okay. You can find this clip yourself. You can find this clip yourself and watch it as many times as I watched it. That's how I have it saved. Watched it a dozen times and OPSEC. Finally, last clip before I get up out of here. OPSEC.
As someone whose husband is currently deployed in the Middle East, not far from Yemen, I'm going to warn you now, this is going to be the angriest fucking video I have ever made in my entire life, because there are not adequate words in the English language for me to fully fucking communicate to you right now how fucking furious I am. In case you haven't seen yet, news just broke that multiple high-level members of the Trump administration, including Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, shared highly classified information about upcoming troop movements and strikes in Yemen via a signal chat that they accidentally added a reporter to, violating the fucking Espionage Act in the process and putting the lives of thousands of service members, including my husband's, at risk. It is
you can find that clip at Kendall, Kendall Brown, to watch the rest of that clip. You can watch that at Kendall Brown, pretty much about OPSEC in a nutshell. Operation Security.
Hi.
Hey now.
Hope you have the best weekend. Hope you make a peach cobbler.
Yeah, I was about to say, that peach cobbler.
Don't share that recipe. That's a secret. And I hope everybody takes a break this weekend and no fighting online. Lord have mercy, y'all. We can do better than this. Okay. Just hadn't talked in a while. See you later. Bye.
With that, we are about to get up out of here. And I'm in between Dear Mama and All Eyes on Me. How do you feel? How do you feel going to this weekend? Do you feel more? You feeling like Dear Mama? You feeling All Eyes on Me? All Eyes on Me? Or Ambitious as a Writer? You got 3 Ambitious as a Writer? Eyes on Me? Eyes on Me? Okay. That's where we'll end this set. Before I leave, I'll say some names: Sunshine, Bree, Megan, Dez, Amber, CJ, Elroy, Andrea, Smashley, Kendra, CJ, Simply, Jocelyn, Jamie, Mittens, Les, Mandy, Board, Sarah, Laura, Amber, Daddy Dan, Juicy Lips, Christy, Brown Eyes, Elf, Tara, Amor, Mama Texas, Amber, Brittany. Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. All right. So, it's my baby. Love like a marshmallow. Bounce, squeaky. Woo! Holly. Woo! Brown eyes. Donna. I'm just me. Ray. Sherry. Monday. Woo! Woo! Help! We out of here! Hey! Ready for all the big old Ashley! We leave! Electric Girl! I'm bored! We get them out of here! Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, one bit of news. Actually, this is my Marvel spoiler moment. I have a Marvel spoiler moment. Thank you for everybody that did stay. I have one thing that I did want to cover. I spoke to my friend about this. She knows who she is. So I'm going to stop giving you high anxiety. Oh, Lord. Just a second before I give out anything. 1 second. Did you do that by accident? Tell me you did that by accident. That's kind of loud, Cassius. Uh-huh. I think it was an accident, y'all. I think that was an accident. It had to be an accident. What? It wasn't an accident? Oh, it's Malibu. It was an accident? You got a new picture. She at work. You right. You right. You right. You right. She need to run outside to the front of the building. Malibu, you know your stuff? It got to be important because she came up. So, can't just not say what she... I don't think it's accident. Let's see what happened. I'm leaving. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm leaving. I was at Sassy Peach. I was there.
Yo, where the hell do you think you're going?
To go eat pizza?
Man, I haven't even had breakfast. This is some bullshit.
Everything got covered. Like, yeah, I mean, like you're like 2 hours behind. We even got to listen. We got to listen. Oh, we was listening to it.
Bro, I'm gonna start billing by the hour. I saw somebody share it with me, but I didn't know it was here. I thought it was where I was already at.
No, we was up in there. But then it's really feelings in there. It's just too much feelings for me. And that was like, I can't listen to this anymore.
This is why I got 2 cell phone bills. But I'm not at home, so I only got 1.
It's a lot of feelings up in there, but that y'all can. They all giving their opinion. I was ready to go. I said, "Ooh, too much opinion for me."
Whatever. I'm not even studying you. I got a few announcements to make, so you just simmer down.
Okay, let me mute.
Okay, first, for everybody that's been praying for my boo-boo, my little senior pup, his third eye, I had to postpone his surgery this morning to remove it. His third eye has gone down. That doesn't mean we won't still have to do it, but I'm going to keep praying, and I'm going to give it another week and see what happens. So I appreciate those that have messaged me to check on him. 2, on the 25th, when we were going to do the class, I explained that that's why I had to postpone it. And then Petty and I conversed if we could do it today, but then last night was kind of crazy. So we're like, okay, that's not what's going to be on people's minds. So as long as once Petty checks his schedule, if everything's good, we should be good to go for the internet safety class next Friday. Thank you, Andrea. Hello, I'm bored. So next Friday, and then if anyone else has any additional notes, let me know. Everything before I wrote on the refrigerator, because that's where I write all of my notes. So it's still there. Any questions or something you want to know about, this is a very passionate topic for me, because until you experience some holy cow, what do I do now? People just don't think about it. Thank you, CJ. In pencil, I use neon markers. They're so pretty. Okay, guys. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Don't let anybody disrupt your happiness or your peace. And
I was gonna say, is that just me that can't hear her?
It's breaking up.
Yeah, she's breaking up bad.
I'm out. Okay.
Okay, let me translate what I heard. Beep, beep, beep. Everyone have a good weekend. Make sure you take care of your family. Beep, 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 beep.
And drive safe.
You're an asshole. Whoa, can you hear that?
I'm not. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Hey. So I apparently
Hey now.
froze when I got into the box, or you froze. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I'm like Katie. Listen, you make a mistake once, I can forgive you. Without changed behavior, I can't. I don't even listen. I don't. I'm not gonna say anything that I might regret because they critique the shit out of what I say these days. I mean, damn, everything I say is wrong. So, I will not uh be asking. Only person I asked for an apology was Moonbeam, and that was to Yvonne. It wasn't for me. It was for Yvonne only because people keep playing a clip where I fucked up, but they're not showing the part of the accountability clip. And it doesn't affect me because I know in my heart that I did the right thing by apologizing after I fucked up, not once but twice, 3 times. But it's not hurting me; it's hurting Yvonne, and that's the only person I wanted. I wanted her to give an apology to Yvonne for what she said. Anybody else, you don't have to apologize to me because we'll never sit at the same kitchen table and drink tea together. So you're going to continue to do what you do because you make an apology and then 3 weeks later you come back and drag people for 4 hours and then you wonder why certain things happen. I'm just saying. You can't get on the same horse that's bucked you 5 times. They're going to buck you again. And I've never even been on a horse, and I know that. But Petty, thank you for finally coming back after leaving us so lonely without any petty news. But we're glad you're back. Glad you had a great vacation. Or whatever you did. I don't know what you did.
Oh yeah, you definitely ain't gonna like the news I deliver on the way up out of here. There.
Huh?
That means nobody's gonna like the news I deliver as my Marvel cutscene at the end of this.
Oh, is it something about me?
No, everybody's not gonna like it.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, it's okay.
Okay.
I can take bad news.
It ain't
Okay, well,
bad news.
oh, no, I know you ain't gonna tell me you're not ever coming back. You might not be back for the weekend.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
well, since Katie didn't give the weather, I'll give the weather here in Cali. It's 68 degrees, a little overcast, a little muggy. Great day for maybe, a lightweight jacket, open toe shoes. Good day to take your dog to the beach. Get your feet wet, put your hand in some sand. I mean, I can't, I'm working, but maybe after work. But everywhere else, I'm sure, is having beautiful weather either way. Because they woke up today, so it's beautiful weather.
Amen to that.
Okay.
Amen.
Have a good night.
Beautiful weather. Beautiful weather report. Have a great weekend.
You too.
All right. Delivering a bit of news that y'all can spread for those of you that are here for the Marvel cutscene moment of the week. I told my friend this. She knows better. So for those of you that are here, that means you are getting this news. And if anybody's asking where I'm at, you have the news of where I'm at. I am in class. Okay? I need to get my work done. You got it? So, if you don't see me, if I don't have time to be on here, I'm doing something. You understand? You couldn't hear me? You got somebody tell her, hey, somebody tell her. Somebody tell her. All right? So if you don't see me, that means I don't have time. And if I do have time, I'll come on. Okay? Somebody tell them more. Somebody. All right? So if you don't see me, Okay? All right. Have a wonderful weekend. If I see you on Monday, I see you. All right? If I don't, I didn't have time on Monday. I didn't get what I needed done. Okay? All right? You have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. You're all loved. Love your family and love everybody near you. And take time for yourself. All right. Bye. Later. Peace. Out. Ah.